Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Tabitha Yount and I am the owner of Elegant Homes and Interiors. I kind of had a little delay there because I was making sure that I was live. It kept saying no and yes and no. So here I am. I'm excited to be here. Tuesday Talks with Tabitha. If you come on here live with me, tell me hello. If you're not live here, tell me that you're on replay. Hello, Carolyn. Welcome back, guys. I have some awesome things to talk about. What is trending for 2022? And basically, I'm not a big trender. I don't really get into a lot of the trendy kind of things for decorating unless somebody just hires me to tell them what's really trending. But I really like to talk about what's really hot and what's really fresh in the new decorating world, because we got to keep up with those things, right? To keep our houses all fresh and new. One of the biggest things that I'm seeing this year, which I'm super excited about, is tradition. I think traditional things, we've seen this a little bit more. Basically at Christmas time, the nostalgia was back and it's here and it's really super hot, guys. I'm seeing a lot of it. Really hot this year. Really, one of the biggest things is color. Color is really super hot. Shades of green is amazing. Any kind of shades of green that you can put in your house is absolutely on trend. If you want to paint your front door a green, whether it be a soft green or a hunter green, it's hot, it's in. If you don't really want to go necessarily that much, then I would definitely say that you could definitely put a pop of greenery in a room and it makes it look fresh and alive. I'm always talking about that, either on here on the main page or in the Elegant community, talking about green. Green is super hot. And so whether you're putting it anywhere in your house, you're going to be on trend. Okay, guys? So that's one thing that you definitely can do. Another thing I want to talk about, I get asked this all the time, okay? I get asked about all white, all gray, all those things. We've seen that on Pinterest, we've seen it on Instagram, we've seen it on even Facebook, people posting about all the colors being one color, a more monotone on monotone. And is that really going to be trending? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's kind of going out. That's kind of a thing of the past. We are seeing more and more color, and I'm here for it, and I'm excited for it. I'm a color person, so we are seeing still the neutral tones. We are still seeing the gray colors for palettes. And what I mean with that is that we're still seeing those colors in the houses for the undertones, but we're adding color back into that, which means grays, reds, caramels, lots of beiges, lots of creams. All those things are coming back, and I am super excited for it because those are all more warmer tones. So if you're really liking the camel color, it's really hot and it's really back. So that's exciting for some of you, and some of you not so much. If you're really one of the people that have had all white tone on tone, now you need to be putting some color back into your houses. So that's kind of what's trending. So I'm seeing lots of it, and it's absolutely stunning. So, another thing is what people ask me, if I am one of these people that have just all the monotone colors and all just one color, how can we do that to just implement that so you don't have to change absolutely everything in your home? One of the things I would say is adding pictures, a big, huge thing, like the picture behind me has color. One of the biggest thing that's trending too is, we had a lot of the signs, which, I love the little signs, especially, laying them, sitting them around on trays and things like that. But we used to go into the big signs that said home and farmhouse and things like that. Now what's really trending is more wood tones and them being more framed, all of your artwork, and lots and lots of pretty colors like oil paintings and things like that, and having them framed out, whether that be a little bit of gold or darker wood frames, just something there that's a little softer and a little warmer. So that's a really good way to bring in some color and some warmth back into your house, is adding framed artwork. So that's one of the things that I would definitely recommend, starting to add those tones in there. Another thing I'm being asked a lot, some of the questions that I'm asked is hardwood floors. If they're going to add LVP, which that's laminate planking, what colors do you go with? I think it's really important not to go with all grays or more of that really neutral or blonde color. I think what is really, really super awesome for people to do is to go with more of a brown, a warm brown tone. It'll stay traditional, it'll stay true into color, and it will be there for timeless time. So it really stands the time of, another thing, guys, layering. The layering is super, super hot right now. So if you're doing a bedroom or you're doing, if you're doing your living room, and you're gonna see this in the Elegant Boutique, we're doing lots of layering. So that's like throws and throw pillows and things like that. So if you're doing your bedrooms, lots of pillows, lots of layering of blankets and things like that. So texture, lots of texture in your drapery. With that, are you ready for this? If you're doing lots of furniture, we're talking about furniture and color and all those things in our elegant community. The last couple of months we've done color, but now we're talking about furniture and what that looks like. And this doesn't mean that you necessarily have to change everything in your home. It's just telling you what's kind of coming up. So if you're adding something or you're doing some different things in your home, this is what's hot. So the different shapes of furniture is really trending. You know, I'm a big person that loves, you know, I love lots of different textures like leather, and I love upholstered furniture too. But I love, absolutely love to see different textured as far as prints and bold patterns and things like that. And it's really coming back. So you're going to see lots of that when you're out shopping. So color, texture, and pattern is definitely hot. So you're gonna be seeing that. Is it showing dirt and lint more? Yeah, some of the patterns do, but you know what? They're coming back in where they're getting more color. So I think you're gonna see a little bit more with that. And if you go with a little bit more color, I think it'll help you with that. So although all white was really hard with that. Mixing vintage and new. So that is coming back, guys. Instead of just all the farmhouse where you have the shiplap and you have the barn doors and things like that, they're talking about adding more of the vintage in there with it. And they're talking about more adding the new with the old, which I absolutely love. I have that in my home a lot, and I love doing that when I'm decorating homes. So if you're out and you're doing, you know, all of your shopping, your vintage shopping and things like that, pick up that piece and put it in your home, because that's really trending right now. So I'm excited to see where this all leads everyone. Another thing that's really trending and is super hot is we're still definement on spaces. You know, we've had a lot of the open concepts in home. So if you're building or you're doing things like this, I think people are still at home. Some are working still at home. Some will still be there for a little while. Some of us are going back, but still they're still seeing, you know, some people still working at home. And, you know, there's people like me that work at home every day. So home offices are really super important. So they're seeing that those definements of those spaces are still there. So, you know, if you're out building, make sure you get an office space, because that's really important, okay? I still think that we're going to see a little bit. So the kitchens, people are asking me about white kitchen cabinets. All white kitchen cabinets are going to be still probably trending, but what they really like is to add a little bit of warmth in there. So if you have an island, make sure that you're putting it as a paint color, make sure that you're staining it, you know, add some of that hunter green or one of the things that I absolutely love is using black paint. We don't talk about it enough, but it gives it a ground. It grounds the room, and it is timeless. So if you're really on the you know, edge of like, what do I do here? Do I paint it? Do I stain it? Black is a wonderful color to paint the island, and it's very forgiving. So if you're going to sit there at the island and you're going to eat there, which you usually do, then black paint is a really good one. Or there's different ones like pepper. I think it's peppercorn or pepper. Yeah, I think it's peppercorn. There's some different ones that you can actually use there that are super awesome. What about green cabinets? You know, I really honestly say to go all out and paint all your cabinets, all the different, same color, that's a little harsh for me, because I do think that will be a trend that comes in and goes out. you know, that's been in and out for years. But I definitely think if you get something like that, you know, like a peppercorn that's kind of a darker gray, or you get a black color, or you stain color, I definitely think that that will be in for quite some time and you won't get tired of it. Hello, Judy. So yeah, some of these things are really super hot and they're trending, and I think that you won't get tired of these things. Hello, Carolyn. Hello from Tennessee. I see some of you guys on here. So one of the things that I really want to say that is really super exciting that's coming back is more of the vintage stuff. Going back to that, if you have some old doors or you have something that's old that's been in your family for a long time, definitely implement that into your home decor. So if you're building or you're remodeling something, you know, definitely make sure that that's inside your decorating. Don't leave that out. I don't think that that's something that's going to be back in, and that's definitely trending. One of the things that people ask me all the time is, can I use some old doors that I found? Absolutely. Get those out and use them. That's going to be really super hot. And I think that that's something that you're not going to get tired of. And that's something that that's going to be exciting and used. Now, what I really want to say is if they're painted, kind of do something different. Maybe paint them a different vibrant color, because the different colors that are coming in are navies and reds and the caramel colors and black. So if you're doing some vintage, you know, like if you're doing it on your, let's just say your pantry door, if you're using an old door for your pantry, instead of just leaving it and staining it or painting it with all the other colors of the house, let's go with a different color there and make it really pop and stand out. Tricorn black. Yes, I do love tricorn black too. It's one of my very favorite ones. In the elegant community, we talked about all my favorite colors. So there's so many really pretty ones that are out, and they're absolutely stunning with all the different colors. But yes, gray is still in. Everybody keeps asking me, light French gray is still in. It is, but we're actually adding other warm colors to those palettes, and it's really making it absolutely stunning. So I'm here for it. Okay, guys, if you have any other questions, leave them below. I'll try to answer them. But I really wanted to get on here and talk about the different trends that are coming up and the things that you guys could add to everything, because I think it's really changing and I'm here for it. I love all the color, and I'm definitely down with adding color to your home. Especially you're going to be seeing that in the boutique. You're going to be seeing that on my post. You're going to be seeing those on all the different things. Daughter did a black accent wall. They have lots of windows. Ooh, I like that, Debbie. I think the black accent walls. Oh, another thing before I forget when I get off here. One of the biggest things that is really super hot, instead of shiplap, which we've been seeing in the past years, which they think is a thing that's going to be going out more, moldings, guys. Moldings. Moldings are really super hot. I did a post about before and after in a office, I think it was a study, a home office, and it was absolutely stunning. You know how we can do the crown moldings? You can do them halfway up, or you can do all the way to the ceiling now. Those are super hot and they're trending. A lot of the places to do those moldings are in dining rooms, entryways, home offices, in master bedrooms, all different ones. Another thing that I absolutely love doing, the crown moldings, you know, different ones and different shapes and sizes and all the different things. You can do them halfway up or you can do them all the way. I think it's absolutely stunning to do them behind the bed as a focal point. So I think that's really super cool, and it's trending really hot. And to do that, its own color, to give it its own color. Glad shiplap is going out. Not a fan. You're not a fan of the shiplap? I never really was, but you know, I think in the certain houses, it wasn't in my home, but it's definitely got its place, and I think it's pretty in some homes, but it's kind of trending out. But moldings are really super hot, so you're going to see lots and lots of this. I think they're a little bit more fancier, a little bit more attractive, but you know, I think I'm here for it. So I think it's really pretty. So if you're wanting to add a little something and your house feels a little drab, add some molding. It's inexpensive and it makes a huge difference. Okay, guys, share this with your friends and your family, and I am here, and I'll keep giving you guys lots and lots of advice. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.